So what's your name?
Collin.
Collin what?
Skone.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Conquer the world.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
How long have you had a girlfriend?
A few weeks. And it's amazing because she loves snakes and gerbils.
What's your favorite marine animal?
Pacific spiny lumpsucker.
A what?
Pacific spiny lumpsucker.
One time I ate out of the garbage. I was starving, I was out of lunch money.
So what do you think your greatest insecurity is?
Definitely noise. Too much noise and I go crazy.
What's your worst habit?
Probably chewing my nails.
What do you think your greatest fear is?
Spiders.
What people are talking about me, I am so, I'm just gonna say paranoid.
I'm a really big Bruce Lee fan. Ow.
So what do you want to do when you grow up?
Stuff that's naval. I also want to be a marine biologist. I'm mainly into the world wars.
You know a lot about World War II?
Yeah.
What's your favorite battle of World War II?
The most interesting that I'm trying to learn more about is Battle of the Bulge. A lot of people kind of walk away once I start talking about history and stuff.
Last time I talked to you, you were really into...
Fishing?
You still into fishing?
Yeah. The biggest I saw, but it got off, was in New Mexico. I was fishing for catfish. There's a lake walking distance, but it's really hard to catch fish there. And then there's this one that's farther away, still walking distance. It's easier to catch stuff there, but too many people fish there, so it's hard. But when I'm just out by myself in a boat at my cabin, all that I hear is just the water moving and the seagulls. It's just peace, and I can relax. Sometimes I get worried, especially in school. During lunch, and I just got into a spawn line to buy something, and I just got kind of shoved around trying to be moved. And I was I just got back up, went over, they did it again, got back up, went over, did it again. This was actually my first day of school. It was video productions class. I was filming the thing, and my group members were trying to, were just trying to take the camera from me. And when they were pulling like that, I couldn't get it out. They almost dropped the camera. I just walked away, and they were just like, "Cry baby, 12 o'clock." And they pretended that the tripod was a Gatling gun. They were like,
Where I was biking and people started throwing rocks at me. I could still see their faces, so I told some of the administration about what happened. Eventually people started picking on me about, I'm being a snitch. It was just a game. But this kid picked me up and threw me into a trash can, so. In elementary school, it was really starting to, a lot of people not just ignored me, but treated me differently. And so that oftentimes I've lost trust in people. I normally stick to myself a lot of the times. I still need to work on being more social. Because it is night, I do feel sort of a piece of being alone, but it's still good to have some sort of friendship. When I started school, I was very social. I remember back in kindergarten, first grade, before all of this crazy stuff happened, I wanted to talk to a lot of people. I wanted to make a lot of new friends. But as I got older and went through school, being near kids, I feel created my social issues. Other than knowledge, there's not really much else I've gained. School was just school.
We were on this cruise. They had the Blue Man Group on the ship. They were playing these really loud drums and people were screaming, people were yelling. I put my hands up to cover my ears, but I did it really fast. I twitched around. I hit my mom kind of on the shoulder, and I almost hit someone in the face because I can't take really loud noise. I just freak out.
I remember I almost broke a hole in the wall. Like, I got so freaked out. I just had to hit something.
Do you feel different than the kids around you?
Yeah.
Have you been diagnosed with anything?
ADHD and Asperger.
When I transitioned from 5th grade to 6th grade, everything changed. You know, much more people. Just especially later in elementary school and a lot in middle school, there was a lot of sort of ignoring / bullying. And so that just made me not talk to people because I was sort of learning that that's what was going on. Being bullied, that was part of the transition just because all these new people found me, and that was just sort of when I was, you know, still super small and just was much easier to be picked on. People hang on to negative responses a lot harder and a lot more emotionally than positive experiences. And that's especially true with me at that point, where I held on to the especially negative.
Well, we've been all around Western Europe, Western and Southern, for the military. My dad's in the Navy, in Stuttgart.
Do you want to be in the military?
No, it's just I want to have a job that involves the water, the ocean, but I want a job that also doesn't involve me being away from family for a very long time.
I went in there expecting a lot of like Nazi Germany stuff, like graffiti art, but I saw like almost none of that. There are some things that I had to go through in Germany that were a bit different, like just like change my state of mind, just how like the Germans act. Well, the Germans aren't loud and crazy, so you got to change with that. They have a very thin line with things that are mean. When I went to Germany, there were a lot of kids that were like me, like they had ADHD, ADD, and they were really nice. They were really nice people, and they understood that they were different and everyone else is different. Because when I got back from Germany, I don't know why, just people kept saying that I changed. I've been able to keep calm. I've just been able to understand more people.
I feel like when I got back from Germany, I felt a lot more mature. Like I felt like I became a lot more calm, a lot more collected.
So how old are you?
16.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Marine biology. I am very knowledgeable in sciences, so I also love the ocean, so marine biology is the best thing. I'm knowledgeable in both. Learned that I'm actually able to be social if I try, and working better with friends, getting friends, talking with people. I've started actually volunteering at the Seattle Aquarium, and so that I sort of had to learn how to do it because the whole job is talking to people, getting people interested in whatever I'm talking about, and teaching people, interacting with people, and so I sort of had to learn that. And through learning it, I've been able to sort of figure out what to do.
Are you still getting bullied?
Not really.
How old are you?
18.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I've juggled around 3 different majors to go into: marine biology, computer science, and biology in general. And of those, I had to decide which one to follow, which would decide my career path. And I chose out of the blue computer science, even though I just started it last year. Actually, I had computer science. I'm hoping to become more of a game developer.
But one thing I don't really like about myself is that I want everything to be predictable and in a completely unpredictable and unreliable world. And I need to have something stable in my life.
I've moved to Hawaii. Yeah, I go to Hawaii Pacific University, which is in sort of downtown Honolulu. And I'm studying computer science there. And so far it's been going pretty good. Computer science and game development specifically is very team oriented. I mean, that's also going to be a very difficult thing for me to get over with, because being socially awkward isn't necessarily making me different. There's plenty of people that are socially awkward. So you may feel different and you may feel unique or wired differently, but there's certainly people that feel the exact same way about the same aspects of themselves as you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the happiest, how happy are you?
Probably an 8. The more I think about it, it's just I have trouble starting interactions, having an initial social interaction. Once I start talking to people and once I have a conversation with them, I still have difficulties, but I'm able to speak with them much easier. I'm grateful for college, or the people who accept me to college, or people that help me get to college. Because going, I don't know if it's the weather here or just maybe being trapped at home, but me going out has really improved how I think. Just going out and doing something different has really helped me. I guess, yeah, that I'm grateful that my family supported me with pretty much everything that I did. Without their support, I wouldn't be where I am today.